Hi everyone, and welcome to my booth at the first ever jewellery industry virtual fair. If I haven't met you already, my name is Taylor and I'm the founder of Agilis Insurance Consultants. In a nutshell, I give my clients the things they tell me they need. Now these usually aren't specific features in their insurance policies or anything like that. They're things like, I want peace of mind, I want transparency, I want great service, and I want to know who I'm speaking to when I pick up the phone. So I set up Agilis, and that's exactly what we do. Now I could talk about my company until the cows come home, but instead I'm going to give you some tips on things that will help you when choosing coverage that's right for you. Number one is service. How quickly are you able to get responses to your questions? When you call your broker, do they pick up or at least get back to you in a reasonable time? Have the questions on the forms they gave you been explained? When you pay your broker, you're paying for their services for an entire year, so make sure you're getting that service. Number two is consideration of working upon cover. Most policies will cover you for loss through theft, fire, and accidental damage, to name a few things, but often coverage for actually working on the items is excluded and has to be specifically noted. Resetting, resizing, and even polishing are things that can come under this subheading. Has your policy been set up correctly to account for this? Last but not least, and number three, is something I've mentioned in past videos, but the reason I'm mentioning it again is because it's crucial. Make sure you check and understand the valuation basis of your policy. This is the method that the insurer uses to value your stock, and ultimately, this will dictate how much is paid out to you if you make a claim. If it's cost price, which it usually is, then don't forget it'll be the cost price of that particular item as and when you bought it, not the cost to replace it at today's prices. Something you should pay special attention to if you're holding a lot of gold stock. Also don't forget that if you're a manufacturing jeweler, a cost price basis will only reimburse you for the value of the materials and not the work involved turning them into the finished piece. Prices fluctuate and you can never get it exactly right, but changing your valuation basis to cost price plus a certain percentage is a good way to bridge that gap and make sure you aren't left out of pocket for all of your hard work. That's all from me today. I appreciate you visiting my booth, and if you have any questions at all, please feel free to register your interest by clicking the button on the right hand side of your screen. I wish you and your businesses all the best for the remainder of 2020.